Welcome to Mora F series. What it is an easier way how to resize your verse. So I'm checking the bust. This is 19. This is the actual verse. It's too big for the person. It's too big, so I'm going to reduce the size. So I'm checking the chest, and also I'm checking at the pocket side to the joining side. That is 1.5. So after deducting, I have to make sure that the size is reduced. So you just have to go in on bottom. Then you have to check the side by side, the side and the side or the bottom. You're going to see there's a gap which have been used by hand stitch, or maybe they have sewed it. You can see a sewing, or maybe an hand stitch. That's the part that you have to take your blade. Then you tear that place up. You open that part, that gap, only that gap, open that gap up. You can see I'm opening the gap up, but you have to be very careful. Don't open it more than the gap. Don't open it more than the gap. So this is an easy way how to resize your verse, where no one will see that there be or like there's a working on it. No one will see that you have like reduced the sizes of it. You're gonna fit you perfectly. So after tearing that place up, you gotta have to flip everything up. Flip it to the wrong side. Take your time and be very careful. So you have to know if your measurement is like maybe your bust is 40 and what you are having here is maybe 44, then you know that you are deducting 4 inches from it. That means you have to deduct 2 inches from the other side and 2 inches from the other side. Do you understand what I mean? I guess you do. So we only have to sew only the side of it, the left side and the rough side, the joining part. That's the only part that we have to reduce it. Let's go to the machine. So you start from the armhole, then you sew from the armhole to the bottom. Make sure you have to know how many inches are you deducting. Are you deducting ½ inches? Are you deducting 1 or 1.5 or 2 inches from both sides? Not only one side, from both sides, to get your actual measurement that will fit you properly. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. It's Mora FC. It is what it is. So as you can see, I'm deducting some inches from it. If your verse is long, you just have to go straight up from the bottom as well. You go around it from your one armhole from the top throughout the bottom, then you go to the other side, if you know what I mean. You can see I'm reducing the size as well, as you can see. So when you're done, what you gotta do is I just have to find the gap again, then you flip everything over to the right side. This is easy how to reduce your size of a verse. Very simple. It will fit you very properly, but you make sure you have to know your stomach measurement, know your measurement before reducing the sizes for your fitted verse to look professional and beautiful. So as you can see, I've just flipped everything over. I just have to check, cross check. Let's check to the pocket side. Remember, we got 1.5 and now we have 1 inch. That is the size. So since everything is being done accurate, you just have to close the gap. You can use your hand stitching, or you can use your machine to close the gap. But on this verse, they use the machine, so I'm going to use the machine to close the gap. When closing the gap, don't leave like half an inch. Just close just tiny little bit on the tip. Yeah, that will look very nice and professional. So I'm done. Let's go and cross check and see what we have done. So that for you to know that we have reduced the size. As you can see, the size have to reduce. I have 17 and a half. At first it was 19, but now I have 17 and a half. So let's go to the package side. Let's cross check. You can see 1 inch. That's 1 inch. At first, when I measure, we have 1.5, but now we have 1 inch. That means that something has been done. So that's it. Easy way to reduce your verse. To fix it properly is Morai FC. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Click on the notification bell so you're never gonna miss any of my videos.